All right, I'll begin into this latest MVCap scandal. Um, so uh, Vicky's having a mental breakdown on some other shit on another live. Um, yeah, so I'm gonna expose the scandal of the DMs between me and Ed. So yeah, I am hereby excommunicating myself from the community. Um, you know, by definitely oldest. Sure. Uh, willing to face the consequences of whatever it's gonna be. Hopefully, to roll out the death penalty. Yeah, just my DMs with the DMs with Ed. You know, have to come clean. All right. So, but in order to break any good scandal, fucking cars are loud. I gotta move a bunch of shit. I gotta move a bunch of shit type shit. Yeah, full transparency. Definitely. Oh, fuck do I set this up? Alright, I got a web camera. I have no idea what I'm doing with it. Um, yeah, I'm a pig ready to figure it out. Alright, hold on. Turn on my computer. Alright, that's good. So this scandal, it's gonna be the biggest MVCap scandal yet. Um, it's gonna be bigger than the great grandma one. Definitely, it's gonna outlive it. And now I need to go on my computer, so I'm able to unlock to reveal the text. Reporting live from secret locations and shit. Ryan's going to space right now. Yeah, sounds like it. Uh, oh yeah, and then you check Slack. There's a certain piece of information that I might be in need of. Definitely to share in chat. In the future, but not yet. All right, so I gotta get this mic connected. All right, we're in. All right, test, test. How's my audio? Okay. All right, hold up. I might need to unban someone. YouTube Studio. Hold on, I just gotta do a thing real quick. Settings, community moderation. Oh wow, so I can't find you at all. Yeah, I can't find you. There's so many people that were banned, I guess. Yeah, I can't find it. So I don't know. Um so yeah, we're just gonna get into it. Give me a mod of intro docs, you know. So I'm gonna reveal these text messages by doing what I would need to do to pull up any Edward text message by Googling his name in my contacts because I don't even have him saved as my contacts. So it starts March 13th, 2024. This is him. There's pieces of shit in this community that would dox her if you don't take action to prevent it from happening. I listened to the video on the panel channel, and you were correct about things getting out of control. Be proactive and get her off Facebook. Just looking out for her. I could give a damn less about you. Anyway, have a nice day, Ryan. I had no idea who that was, so I said, "Who is this?" And then he said, "It's Edward." So didn't really know what to do with that. So I didn't really say anything. Then he says, "This is July 25th. I'm gonna guess that year." Actually, I was trying to actually get some info. This is when the other information dropped. Did you call me 2 or 3 times recently? Give me one good reason why I should take your call, Ryan. I said, "Yeah, do you have a side of the story of what has been released? You know, I can't record calls if I'm in Massachusetts." And then he said, "You called me a CP suspect for the last year. Why would I talk to you about anything, Ryan?" And then I said, "Regardless of and then, so this is a whole nother issue. That it just ended there on June 26th, on July 26th. So then October 30th. And yes, I did do this. I did go to this extent. Um, Regardless of what you did, it's clear you must have hated this guy too. If you have any info on him, I'll dox him. And that person is Big Moose. So yes, even if there was a pred I caught to find someone like Big Moose, I would message them to gain info from them. Guilty as fucking charged. Yeah. The internet has broken and the scandal is released. It kind of goes on. I'm just gonna read it like straight up, just read it. Then his response to actually that was like, "This was Big Moose." Because Big Moose said, if you remember, that he knew Ed. So I was like, you know, I want to find out who he was. You know, bro, I don't even know that dude. He's full of shit. I was only in the Vegas shooting community in 2017. The dude is just using my name to try to gain clout in the community. Then he said, "Oh, for what it's worth, I'm terribly sorry about the loss of your girl. Can't imagine what you're going through. I didn't say anything after. Then, I mean, sometimes I just kind of get texts, like random texts, you know, from like kind of random people. So like again, not saved in contacts. This is just kind of coming up as like some number that starts with a 9. Um, so to me, it was just a person saying, "Me and you don't fuck with each other, but please ask Jeff, who is the person sitting in jail or in prison that is watching and participating in his chat with a smuggled in cell phone, because according to Jeff, that's what the police told him." I just said, "What do you mean?" Because what do you mean? Um, and then he said, "I wish I had recorded it when Jeff was spurring in a recent stream and trying to dox people." Jeff said, and I quote, he said, I quote, "I know who you are. The police told me about you in my live chat sitting in prison with a smuggled in cell phone," like he was repeating what he alleged a cop told him, since the police tell him who everyone is, right? Which we all know is bullshit. But Jeff did say it, but I can't find the stream now. I think he deleted it. So I didn't say anything after that. Um, so like this, it was like there's so much here. Like there's a lot of scandals to break. Um, and then January 23rd, I'm guessing of this year. Um, he asked. He said something like, he said, "So Tech is Big Mook. So you're gonna retaliate for what he said about Moon?" And I did not respond. And I don't know, that's it. Um, there's your scandal. Um, well, yeah. So the real point, actually, this live, I was gonna actually intro with that, because obviously there's nothing there, but I thought that was kind of interesting that that was being brought up. I think I kind of thought I already mentioned something like this before, like when I was talking about Big Moose, um, like not actually knowing Ed, but yeah, it just kind of was very non-consequential to me. Uh, like, you know, clearly what I just read. But the real reason, I think a way better reason for going live is PHI has a catch she needs to go to. I think it's actually court she needs to go to. Um, and I'm not sure if Nunya has the Cash App. I remember I had it, like I had to kind of dig for it. I found it way back because she's such a grifter that it's hard to find her Cash App. But she has a trip. She has like a 5-hour drive. I'm not really sure how the drives go. Yeah, so I'm gonna pin. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna pin the links. Hold on, let me do some digging. Okay, I have to save it to watch later to even see it. Yeah. Oh, hold up. Pin message. Yeah, so it should be pinned. So I've always said this about like PHI, like there's kind of like a public perception of someone online, and then there's who they actually are when you actually meet them. And, like when you actually meet the person, you can see through the cracks, you can see what the situation for it, what it really is. When we did catches, I saw her use every bit of resource she had on just catching. Um, I think there was a time we were stranded, like without gas, inflation be hitting, and I think that was the only time she ever asked for donations, that I recall. And some people were saying the car wasn't like really in the condition it was in, like it was just to get donations. No, I drove that car for 3 hours. It definitely is in that condition, and I know because I drove it for 3 hours. So, I can definitely vouch that PHI has been honest about, um,
every bit of the aspect of donations. If she drives to a catch, and the car breaks down, that's what happened. So in this case, I guess she's going to Michigan, uh, in order to go to court for a catch. That's kind of all I know. I kind of been out all day, so I kind of just saw glimpses of it. So, but yeah, I think that's a way better reason to go live than some other shit. Um, and I'll definitely stand trial for the Ed DMs because that's pretty bad. Um, like just by those messages, I think it should be sit somewhere between life without parole and the death penalty. I'm not sure which one. But yeah, I think I will post a link. I'm not gonna pin it quite yet. We're not really there. Um, I'm gonna kind of make this live kind of short, so it's not just this giant rambling live about one or two things. Yeah, I found it. Took a minute though. Here you go. Yeah, it took me actually difficulty finding it. It wasn't just I was able to find it. I mean, actually, I'm not gonna say it might not be. It might be on your channel. It might not. I don't know. I didn't check actually. Because when all the other lives are live, it's hard for me to see through it. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I got. I kind of ran out of what I need to say in about 17 minutes. Unless there's anything more to it, I do have the link. Um, see, catching up with I don't know, some past shit. Um, I did hear something about. I saw. See, I've been sleeping through the night panels, but I saw the stream where I think Broadband came up and he said, like he saw people, who he saw, like I guess DeBarrio hitting Carmen, and everyone was kind of jumping on him for that. Um, I saw that on Jeff's. And I'm not really sure what Sabby's stream was about. I kind of just saw it. I saw this and that. That's about it. Can you people? I don't know if anyone's like doxing though. I don't like the name things. Like, let's not do that here. I don't know who anyone is. Um, so yeah, we're not trying to do that. Actually, meanwhile, um, so because I just don't know what it is, I'm gonna I'm just gonna delete it because I don't know what it is. That account. And what else was I gonna do? Yeah, I'm gonna try to see if I can unblock Jeff. I'm gonna try to check again. I guess there's like hundreds of people that are banned, which I'm not really caring to unban. I mean, you know, there's a lot of people that kind of just took it too far. So let's try to see. and they kind of shuffle it up for you. They don't make it in any kind of order. All right, I see that person. But that person might also be a fake. This says Dr. Jeff is banned. But yeah, I don't even know. Yeah, Jeff got blocked. Honestly, I think I did it, and it was from that time when he was talking about other stuff, when I was talking about some updates. So that was kind of why. Yeah, we'll take care of that. Definitely filter it out, but I don't really care too much about shit like that. Like, it's just YouTube, it's just the internet, it's just a channel. We ain't gonna bitch about fucking wrenches and timing people out. What I kind of do if I get timed out, I just kind of leave. That's just kind of when the show ends. I'm not engaged, you know, being an adult and shit. We know none you have that thing tied people. Yeah. Yeah, and Wolfbag actually caught someone at the airport. I saw a little bit of it, but congratulations on that catch. Yeah, Wolf has been that took a big reversal to unban Wolf. Yeah, so we got him. We got him back. We got Jeff back. Thanks, audio sucked. Oh, bro, I thought like my audio sucked after I bought this whole microphone and everything. I'm very paranoid over my audio. I'm be permanently scared for audio issues. Yeah, they're passing tests left and right. Getting perfect scores. Grade your score, it's 100. Grade your score, it's 100. Hey Bill, what's up? Long time no see. Just in. Yeah, so I don't know if you went back and want to, I don't know, evaluate my most latest scandal. Um but yeah, I'm gonna let the community decide what they want to do. Yours. I was talking the audio on the catch and messed up. No, I know. But it's like for me even seeing audio though, my brain just goes into like almost like a seizure. No. I don't know, kind of like a tantrum. I would just say a tantrum, an adult tantrum over my audio. I can't focus with audio issues, bro. Got eyes. Now it looks 3D. They're like 3D eyes. They're 3D eyes. They're 3D. Yeah, a very easy way to get a wrench is, by the way, complimenting the quality of the audio. That's definitely gonna earn nonviolent points. Got Johnny's list. We got skulls. I guess someone died like 5 times in chat. It's pretty dark, but okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the doxing thing is, but I'm just saying, like, the reality is, I really don't, I mean, I haven't been affected as much people, but I really don't care enough about these people's lives enough to obsess about them 24/7 like they do with their energy and their inheritance and all that. Um, yeah, like I just I don't do the stalker shit. Where's Keemstar? I don't fucks with Keemstar after what he did. I don't know. I don't fucks with that kind of shit. Not on this block. SWJ? Does that mean Southwest Jeff? I thought you were calling someone SJW, but I just figured out in my head that you were not doing that. Jeff. Yo, let's actually check some rage posts. Do we make the cut? Wait, we got Vic going. Some bullshit. Oh, his premiere. Nah, his premiere was trash, bro. It wasn't even a premiere. I don't even know what it was. Um nah, no activity. 2 hours ago. Nah. I was actually looking for some reach posts. Not really seeing any. Yeah, Vic is just ducks my kid and being crazy. Wow. Yeah, definitely for the kids, right? So we're gonna dox kids of people we don't like on the internet. That's loser ass shit, bro. Vic is so pathetic because he tries to frame like everything he's doing as if he's like some like unhinged badass that's about to, you know, like go over the edge or something like that. Like he's trying to actually be the real life version of that movie Unhinged. Russell Crowe, well, where Russell Crowe plays it. Um, like nah, bro, you're still a bitch. Like there's nothing tough anything tough about what you're doing. But what he's doing, he's a lunatic trying to get attention. Um, like he made a fool of himself at the police station. He was, trying to get like a restraining order at a police station, and he was like screaming "Tommy, Tommy" in the car. And he's driving. By the way, like people like pretend they give a shit about driving and all that. Like they want to get up on what's your updated medical status on your driving? Like, have you seen Vic drive? Have you seen these other people drive like drunk? I mean, he didn't drive drunk. He was just driving like a menace. But like, I'm just making it clear they don't really give a fuck about what they say they give a fuck about. It's just kind of noise. Um, yeah, I don't give a shit about that. Honestly, the Warbot phone number. I don't care. Um, it's like all these mentally ill weirdos gravitate towards each other. And honestly, there's kind of another thing. I mean, there's kind of a theory about Mitch that he was running some kind of psyop or some kind of psychological study, whatever you call it. Um, by studying us. Honestly, if that was even true, I cannot fault that. If I was gonna analyze how people can go from somewhat normal to the brink of insanity over the internet, I would pick this place. So I would just say that I would just want to read the finding of it. If it turns into a Netflix series, whatever it is, I wouldn't want to see it. So yeah, I don't know. I support it. That's basically what I'm saying. What's going on here? Yeah, so I just confessed to my long texts and communications with Ed, all of them. And I was able to do it really quick because I talk really fast. So I was able to like say all these exchanges in like a minute almost. I think a minute or two. But yeah, it was It's a groundbreaking scandal. It's my next scandal. Does feel like it sometimes. What's going on here? Yeah. And then and also we're plugging PHI. She needs to. I'll need to know it in Spanish and be able to pronounce it properly. Yeah, I see the account. I just don't want it. I can't really verify it to be true. I kind of think that probably is Warbot, just throwing some other name, but I don't really care either way. I kind of think a lot of the internet stuff is kind of getting dumb. Like it's now just kind of dead. Like people kind of just say whatever they're gonna say, and I'm just not phased. Like they could say, like what are they gonna do? Like say you're a child killer. Say like what are they gonna say? Like there's nothing they can really, there's nothing really they can say or do more. So it's kind of really just stale at this point. Like I kind of, sound kind of bored addressing it. Whatever's going on. Seb's gonna fight into death. How long's that been going on? Yeah, they were just retarded. Do you own research then? It's not even married, it's divorced. Alright. I mean, like I don't know if a lot of people are way more enthusiastic about Warbot's personal life than I am, but I don't really it's just not really there. Yes, I don't know. Chad, have any questions or anything? Fill me in about some uh, drum related stuff that happened. Or is just kind of dead at this point? It's 1:30. Holy shit. Yeah, and I'll just kind of say reiterate something I'm working on, and I'm gonna kind of keep talking about. Is I am trying to get put in place like mandatory minimums for the charges enticement of a minor and sending obscenity to a minor, because basically all the predators that I caught, they basically get no jail time. It either goes to probation or parole. Continue without a finding, something like that. Even if they reoffended. So I'm saying that, and I think the maximum, and it says with force, an element of force needs to be involved. That maximum is like 5 years. So, like things like that. That's kind of That's kind of like what I see as a real issue. Um, but yeah, that's kind of something. So that means if a predator gets caught in Massachusetts, that can pretty much guarantee there's going to be an arrest and they're going to go to jail, because that's a problem. Yeah, I mean, y'all can handle that on another channel. I just don't give a fuck about Warbot. You must re-examine the laws of duress and the submission of third-party evidence. I mean, You know, we could do that, but in Massachusetts, that's not really the issue. In a lot of other states, that can be an issue, but and Massachusetts doesn't really have that's not really the issue at hand for Massachusetts. The issue at hand in Massachusetts is it's like the cops will be great. They'll take the evidence. Everything will go well from the ground up. They'll get charged. They'll even get arrested. They'll even get convicted. But the problem is, what do they get? And they basically get no jail time. And that's sort of the cops' control, the side of my control, the side of even the judge's control at times. That's because basically, sentences are imposed by legal precedent and how the laws are written, and we need to make them tougher. Like that's what I think the focus really should be. So even if it's not me, whoever's doing a catch in Massachusetts, they will get time. That's my goal. Like if you decide to meet a minor for sex, or send a minor, I'll say a dick pic, like a nude, I think you should go to jail. And how long? I mean, as long as we can, as long as we can get. Because why are these people not going to jail? Yeah, it is late. Yeah, I'm not gonna be on for too long. I'm gonna try to maybe push it for an hour, but maybe not. What do we have to adult and go to work? Yeah, that's why I've been sleeping through these panels. Like sometimes on my early days, I just go to, yeah, I don't know. I'm not up for all these panels. What's going on? We saw like the fifth time that the entire community tried to come together to show broadband the error of his ways, and it just didn't work. Darn. I need the rain to stop so I can ride my motorcycle and I'll be okay. Um, yeah. See, other than that, I really don't have anything to say. Oh shit. Um, a thing just happened. A thing just happened. It was a good thing, and I'm appreciative of that thing. I did not expect that thing to happen, but a thing happened. Yeah, something that's actually true is so I think the pinned comment will show that Peach has Cash App because she's trying to get to a catch. I don't know if it actually how she's getting there, if like what the means of transportation are, if it's a car or whatever it is. But yeah, let's get her there. Definitely. Cat, because the non-workers need our taxes. Yeah, the court date. I heard it was this Thursday, but I don't want to give incorrect information. Um, yeah, I'm actually looking right now. Yeah, so it's this Thursday. Oh, you're leaving early Thursday, and we'll be in court Friday morning. So it's actually Friday morning. If that was a real Mitch, that'd actually be funny. VCAP, what are your thoughts on the broadband situation? I think we need to just make the upgrade to fiber optics. It'll be. I think it'll be funny if like broadband came back as like a new and improved broadband, and he called himself fiber optics. He's saying, no, I'm improved. Like I don't make any excuses. I'm now starting a Fortune 500 company, and I decided to change my life. And met up with David Goggins, and yeah, what? So I don't know. Yeah, I did. I could kind of hear that shit or whatever. But yeah, it's like you should probably upgrade. Upgrade. He's still on his poor me shit. Yeah, so that was yeah, I mean that's the kind of shit where I mean it pales in comparison to like obviously I've got predators that you know have I guess what they call autism spectrum disorder, like kind of one of the new invented you know disorders. Uh and they'll be perfectly functional, and they'll basically claim they don't know right from wrong um when they do. So damn, it's hard being on panel 130 at 30. BBS cam slip, he looks about 400 pounds. Oh, he had a cam slip. I don't know. He'll be getting in trouble with cam slips. But yeah, it's like, part of being an adult, like, you can fuck up your own life. You can succeed in life. That's your choice. And I'm pretty sure we'll be okay, whatever the outcome is. So, yeah, I think she'll probably share the link again. Man, I would think that if I did the ed thing, we'd at least have some fighting. God damn. What's the last time Warba hit the gym and pump some iron? Yeah, bro. Be pumping those keys, bro. Yeah, so his thing was I think his thing was he saw like a woman getting like physically abused, um by at the time Tiberio. That's my understanding. Yeah, but like also there probably is your hope for him, but I don't see why we're so invested in him either, but it made good content. It did make good content. So maybe it's just that reality TV shit. Like the same reason why people watch Jerry Springer or 600 Pound Life or whatever it is why they would watch something like that. Like if you want to see someone doing even more shittier than you, then you'll watch that. So it's always good cringe content. Like cringe content will always sell. Cringe content will always do well. Because always going to be motherfuckers fucking up. And there's always going to be motherfuckers fucking up even more than most motherfuckers. And that's going to be the content for most motherfuckers. So that's just how the world works. I think that's going to be the one thing AI can't replace. Because then if they're AI, you won't be able to like actually judge them. Because like you could be an AI piece of shit bot, right? But you'll have nothing to go off of because you'll know they're just AI. And they don't have to they don't have to live with themselves. All right. Have a better chance getting a hole in one at a PGA golf course than BBS has of turning his life around. I'm assuming that's to do with golf. I don't know. The last time was when his caregiver tells him to put his feet on the iron bed frame so she can help him with his legs, with the sneakers on, and grab hold of his. I don't even want to think about that dude, honestly. I don't even know. Like, I'm kind of like, who really gives a fuck about some whiny baby on the internet? There's so many older than middle aged whiny babies on the internet that have too many time on it. That have too much time on their ends. That I don't know. It's kind of losing its zest. Yeah, I did notice that he went particularly at Nunya for going after broadband, even though literally everyone else did the exact same thing. So, yeah, I mean, I set my expectations low for Warbot. Broadband would like to speak to the manager. Who's the manager of the community? I think I should declare myself the manager. I'm the night shift manager on duty right now. Even though I just admitted to my scandal of texting Ed or him texting me and existing at the same time. She's a Karen manager, and I vote Ryan too. Y'all can share it. All right, I self-elect myself as a community manager, just for this shift, because I do gotta go to sleep. You know, I'm not sure who takes on the morning shift. Sometimes the meth hours people will sometimes pick up the slack. See some shit going on. Just a key holder. Epic Ghetto Joe. All that energy you spent on Pretty and you all still chilling with Clown Force. Show my head with real child victim. I mean, that's kind of the thing is throughout the entire thing, I've never barred anyone from questioning anything about. Now, I'm just saying shit I've already said before, but I've never barred anyone questioning Clown or anyone, I guess, on my side, I guess if you want to call it that. So, yeah, I mean, it's just kind of a false equivalence to score points against people that were right about Ed. I kind of just see it as that. It's kind of like the PHI thing. It's just like another point. It's like they don't really care about like the child victims or anything like that, or anything like a child predator actually did. It's just like how can I score points? E-points. That's the point. Facts on you, not the real control. Well, I thought that was kind of like him Try to answer. Yeah, so I don't think I have much more to talk about. Um, if there's no more questions, but yeah, I think I'm gonna make a community post about definitely for PHS trip. It's a 5-hour drive to court. Um, yeah, that's kind of really it. All I got for today. So yeah, we're actually getting in the stream, but yeah, have a good night.